we can make the magic happen. It's easy if you believe. Found peace in the pieces we fall. Just go where your heart is pulled.
Be patient.
Just go with your heart.
Just go where your heart is pulled.
Just go where your heart is pulled.
Centered.
Just go with your heart.
Just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is
Speak
pulled.
kindness.
Just go with your heart.
Just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is pulled.
Go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is
Go
pulled.
where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go with your heart.
Do you believe? Do you believe in you?
Like I believe, like I believe in you. I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you.
Do you believe?
Do you believe in you? Like I believe, like I believe in you. I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you.
Do you believe?
Do you believe in you? Like I believe, like I believe in you. I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you. So just believe in you, like we believe in you. You know that we believe in truth.
Do one thing every day that scares you. Do you believe? Do you believe in you? Like I believe in you.
Like I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you.
Actions are remedy, passion is energy. Forgiving the madness that blocks out all kindness. Speak from emotion, devotion is all you need. Believe in your gift and live in certainty. Searching to find the voice that's inside. Listen to melodies that access good energies. Truth that we hide, just let it rise. Believe in yourself and welcome clarity. Be patient, don't rush the growth. Stay centered, just trust the goal. Speak kindness, believe in love. Perfection, the actions work. Do you believe? Do you believe in you? Like I believe in you.
I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you.
Do you believe? Do you believe in you? Like I believe in you.
I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you. Work with yourself, see there's a need. Goals to increase, now there's a feast. Artist with the brush, hush out the chatter. Nothing's the matter, just colors to splatter. Every day is another page to write on. The sun fades away, so at night we keep the light on. Yeah, there might be a lot to grasp, but we gotta take the steps when we try to pave our path. Don't miss the fine prints, reading fast. Opportunities are speeding past. Inhale clarity and be who you are, cause your true self can take you far. Imagine we can make the magic happen. It's easy if you believe. Found peace in the pieces we fall. Just go where your heart is pulled.
Be patient.
Just go with your heart.
Just go where your heart is pulled.
Just go where your heart is pulled.
Stay
Just go with your heart.
Just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is
Speak
pulled.
kindness.
Just go with your heart.
Just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is pulled.
Go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is
Go
pulled.
where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go with your heart.
Do you believe? Do you believe in you?
Like I believe in you. I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you.
Do you believe?
Do you believe in you? Like I believe in you. I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you.
Do you believe?
Do you believe in you? Like I believe in you. I believe in you, you. You know that I believe in you. So just believe in you, like we believe in you. You know that we believe in truth.
thing every day that scares you. Do you believe in you like I believe in you?
I believe in you, you know that I believe in you.
Actions are remedy, passion is energy. Forgiving the madness that blocks out all kindness. Speak from emotion, devotion is all you need. Believe in your gift and live in certainty. Searching to find the voice that's inside. Listen to melodies that access good energies. Truth that we hide, just let it rise. Believe in yourself and welcome clarity. Be patient, don't rush the growth. Stay centered, just trust the goal. Speak kindness, believe in love. Break action, the actions work. Do you believe in you like I believe in you?
I believe in you, you know that I believe in you.
Do you believe in you like I believe in you?
I believe in you know that I believe in you. Work with yourself, see there's a need. Goals to increase, now there's a feast. Artist with the brush, hush out the chatter. Nothing's the matter, just colors to splatter. Every day is another page to write on. The sun fades away, so at night we keep the light on. Yeah, there might be a lot to grasp, but we gotta take the steps when we try to pave our path. Don't miss the fine prints, reading fast. Opportunities are speeding past. Inhale clarity and be who you are, cause your true self can take you far. Imagine we can make the magic happen. It's easy if you believe. Found peace in the pieces we fold. Just go where your heart is pulled.
Be patient,
Just go with your heart.
just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart
Stay
is pulled.
centered,
Just go with your heart.
just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is
Speak
pulled.
kindness,
Just go with your heart.
just go where your heart is
Just
pulled.
go where your heart is pulled. Just go where your heart is pulled. Just go with your heart.
Do you believe in you like I believe in you?
I believe in you, you know that I believe in you.
Do you believe in you like I believe in you?
I believe in you, you know that I believe in you.
Do you believe in you like I believe in you?
I believe in you know that I believe in you.
So just believe in you like we believe in you.
You know that we believe in truth.
Please get comfortable. We'll be starting our program in just a few moments. Okay, and then when I hit the 1800, we're going to go to you.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Outright offenses, so things that are pleasing can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to be some fine things laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow, the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the night from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. It's funny how the feeling goes away. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Down from your fences, open the gate. Yeah, baby, raining, but there's a rainbow above you. Better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late.
One. Mix. Two. Mix. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our hosts, Rob Hindler and Gianna Volpe.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the East End Arts 2020 Artswork Gala. Can we give a hand here to Franklin Mastrangelo? Wasn't he just terrific? That voice! This kid, are you kidding me? You know, he's one of the students here at East End Arts, and he and other students will be performing tonight for you, so please stay tuned and watch what they have to give you tonight. You don't want to miss their performances. I am Rob Hinderleiter.
And I'm Gianna Volpe. Rob and I are thrilled to be hosting this evening and grateful that we can virtually gather with you all during these unsettling times. But I feel like we need to
You're so far away.
safely gather in some way.
We're going to figure this out. I don't know. We're too far.
It's okay. We can figure it out. There are masks. There's things we can do.
I think we're going to go
Mask up.
We're going to grow closer together tonight.
Grow
Yeah.
closer, and we hope that you will grow closer to us and the East End Arts organization. East End Arts is driven by its mission to cultivate a vibrant arts community that stimulates enrichment and economic development. And boy, do we need that now more than ever before. When the pandemic hit our region hard in March, EEA pivoted and stepped up. The staff shifted much of its programming to virtual platforms, paid its teachers to provide free artistic instruction, and continued its signature program, Music by the Bedside, enabling patients at Peconic Bay Medical Center and Peconic Land standing to view virtual performances.
You know, funds raised at the 2020 Gala tonight will directly support continued programming for East End Arts. Your leadership and your support will help EEA continue to advance its mission, providing much-needed creativity for our community. We are so grateful to have all of you with us tonight and for always supporting East End Arts, especially this year. You know, this evening we're going to maintain some of the elements that you might be familiar with, and we will also have a couple of elements that you may not be used to. We're including a couple of live performances from EEA students, and please, 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 make sure you check out the online auction. There are some great items up for auction for you to bid on, and it is only available for a limited time, so please participate.
It's time, guys. So now, after you check out the online auction, or while you are checking out the online auction, we are proud to bring up East End Arts Executive Director Diane Burke.
Thank you, Rob and Gianna, for serving as our Master of Ceremonies. And thank you to West Hampton Beach Performing Arts Center for graciously hosting our event. We're so grateful for your beautiful space and for most importantly, your technical expertise. Good evening. Welcome to the East End Arts Artworks Gala 2020. 2020 has given the world many reasons to pause. At East End Arts, we kept moving forward to give our community some much-needed relief. None of this would be possible without the hard work and dedication of the staff at East End Arts. In particular, I would like to thank Monique Parsons, Kathleen Russick, Amy Kennedy, Stephanie Brown, Kasha Klaymuk, Kira Buckle, Bob Loescher, and all of our amazing teachers. They didn't give up. In fact, they all gave more. On behalf of all of us at East End Arts, I want to thank you for your attending and for supporting East End Arts Artworks 2020. There are so many people who helped make this event possible. Wendy Weiss, one of our dedicated board members, chaired our gala committee this year. She did an incredible job, and her leadership is greatly appreciated. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors and benefit committee members, particularly our platinum sponsors, the Corey Foundation and Friedman LLP, our gold sponsor, Georgia Green Ventures, and our silver sponsors, American Portfolios, the Simmons Point Group at Janie Montgomery Scott, and the Salerno Insurance. I'd like to recognize and congratulate our honorees who helped bring new friends to tonight's event. The Excellence in the Arts Award recipients, Gary Long, together with the East End Arts Peconic Bay Theater students, and our Community Impact Award recipient, Dave Gallo. He and his associate, Connie Lissandro, reached out to their friends and their colleagues on behalf of East End Arts. Thank you for your time, your enthusiasm toward our mission. To the East End Arts Board of Directors, your generosity astounds me, including all your gifts of time and talent. I'd especially like to thank John McLean for his dedication and leadership as chairman of our board for the past 4 years. And I'd also like to welcome our incoming board chair, Scott Middleton. For more than 48 years, East End Arts has been a place where creativity through the arts, education has driven people to seek better outcomes, not only for themselves, but for the community. We need your continued support more than ever before. Please join us tonight in bidding on the fabulous silent auction items and support our terrific arts and education programs by texting GIVE to 631-880-4052 to donate, or text BID to 631-880-4052 to bid on the fabulous auction items. With the help of our event planners, Leslie Koch and Lori Cohen of the Long Point Group, we've put together an evening filled with entertainment that we hope you enjoy every minute. It is now my distinct pleasure to present the first award of the evening, the Excellence in the Arts Awards. After more than 20 years teaching art and elementary school in Bushwick, Brooklyn, Gary Long retired and has since dedicated much of his time and his talent to the students at East End Arts. He's been drawing and painting portraits and figures since his youth. His approach enables each student to build self-confidence and gain a greater level of visual acuity by learning to see mindfully. The pandemic hit our community hard, and East End Arts was looking for a meaningful way to support. Our longtime partner, Peconic Bay Medical Center, was looking for some much-needed relief for their frontline workers. The team at East End Arts brainstormed. Gary offered his services, and history was made. Gary painted 18 portraits of Peconic Bay Medical Center frontline workers from pictures submitted by the staff. Moved by Gary's generosity, several of East End Arts landscape artists offered to paint frontline workers' happy places. Once completed, the collection was on display at the entrance of Peconic Bay Medical Center and offered a warm greeting for staff and visitors alike. Each piece of art now lives at the homes of each frontline worker. It's amazing what a simple gesture of kindness can do to lift somebody during a dark time. When I first met Gary, I was inspired by his unbelievable talent and overwhelmed by his generosity. Once you meet him, I know you will agree. It is my great pleasure to present the Excellence in the Arts Award to Gary Long.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank the East End Arts Council for the opportunity and privilege to have participated in the event to honor the frontline heroes of our community with special attention given to the Peconic Bay Medical Center in Riverhead. The real heroes of our community are these men and women who risk their lives daily so that we may find comfort and medical care from their talents as doctors, nurses, and all the hundreds of support staff that make their jobs possible. I am constantly struck with awe at the sacrifices of these kind-hearted individuals. Their work, not only during this pandemic, but every day, brings us hope that the best part of our human condition does not center on greed, anger, and ignorance, but instead focuses on compassion, wisdom, and unselfish love. Because of their efforts, I found it extremely important to do everything in my power to honor them with my art and bring their measure of sacrifice into the light. As a figurative landscape painter and portrait artist, I found the expression of their compassion in each of their faces. Their unselfishness and devotion to the well-being and care of all of us sometimes broke me down into tears as I was painting them. So thank you, my fellow brothers and sisters, for your compassion, wisdom, and unselfish love while doing your essential work for our community.
Congratulations, Gary.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now, please welcome East End Arts student performers Indira Roth and Franklin Mestangelo.
It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes them believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'll be reckless just enough, who'll get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of a life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but used to be mine.
Wow, wasn't that incredible? Young people today, they don't often get noticed for all they give to the community, which is why tonight we recognize the students of East End Arts and Peconic Ballet Theater for their generous contribution to all the frontline workers. Many of them are here tonight once again to share their time and talents with you. During the height of the pandemic, these students collaborated virtually. East End Arts singers and musicians recorded themselves performing and passed their recordings on to the Peconic Ballet dancers, who choreographed and recorded dancers to the music, all in dedication to the frontline workers. They honored anyone who went to work while most stayed home. We created a video concert combining both sets of students performing together. It's really a beautiful tribute, and I invite you all to visit our website, eastendarts.org, and view the video tonight after the gala. It is my honor to present the Excellence in the Arts Awards to the students of East End Arts and Peconic Ballet Theater. They are Priscilla Calise, Annika Griffin, Franklin Mestandrello, Aviv Naroda, Grayson O'Neill, Selena Perea, Natalia Rahim, Indira Roth, Emily Solano, Annika Sartka, and Chloe Vargas.
Good afternoon. Please let me take this time to commemorate the East End Arts Association for this wonderful opportunity to perform, despite the current situation we all have been living through. East End Arts has been a great gateway into the music world for me, considering I live very far from the main happenings of society and don't have as many opportunities as many other people do. They are great at noticing and nurturing talent in young students no matter the circumstances, and they continue to demonstrate this even in times like these. When I was asked to perform a song for the gala, I was more than happy to accept, for we live in some strange times, and what better way to cheer everyone up than with some music. Although it may not be the same as a live, in-person performance, considering the circumstances, this is a godsend opportunity to lighten the lives of others struggling through these hectic hours. Thank you so much for awarding us as recipients of this year's Excellence in Arts Awards. And EA Arts has kept us playing, collaborating, and creating music during these challenging times. And for that, I thank the generosity of the donors, the hard work from the staff, and the will of the East End Arts as an entirety to keep on going.
Hi everyone, I'm Selena Pereira. First, we would like to say that we are very honored to be here tonight. This is such a special event that we are very grateful to be a part of. We would like to give a huge thank you to the East End Arts for allowing us to receive this award, and we would also like to thank the donors who have made tonight possible. These past few months have not been easy for anyone. They were filled with loneliness, fear, and struggles. Almost every aspect of our lives suddenly changed, and it was hard to adjust. Fortunately, our essential workers were there. They became our superheroes and saved the day every day. During these times, these essential workers have helped to keep us safe and to strengthen the community. They came to work every day, helping others while they were struggling themselves. It is a privilege to be able to perform for our essential workers. It is a privilege to dance for our heroes. You have given us so much of your time and dedication, so we are honored to be able to give back to you. We are so grateful for all of your courage and bravery because you have helped us to keep the community going during these hard times. We are receiving this award tonight in honor of you. Thank you for all that you do. Another thing that these past few months have shown us is that just how important the arts are. In a time where we are so separated physically, the arts are able to bring us together and allowed us to express emotions that we cannot share otherwise. Through the arts, performers and audiences could feel alive again, and they could escape to a place where we could forget what was going on, even just for a moment. While the way we were able to share art changed, the purpose behind each piece became more meaningful. We were able to use this time to grow and to explore new creative outlets. Once again, we are so grateful to be here tonight and to share this art this night with other amazing artists. Thank you.
Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? You told me to mask up.
Yeah, masks, like we've been doing for the past 7 months. Everyone knows now a mask is just like a mask. Halloween's like 20-something days away. You're killing me.
It's never too early.
No,
and we're supposed to be having fun for the community, for creativity, for, first of all, I just want to say congratulations to all of the student winners. Congratulations to Gary Long. Thank you to Gary Long and the student winners, especially for that beautiful artistic tribute to the frontline healthcare workers. I know what time it is. Now, please enjoy this piece by the dancers of the Peconic Ballet Theater.
Such talent and grace from those performers.
I know.
Thank you to East End Arts. This is just a beautiful,
and
beautiful.
Peconic Ballet Theater.
Now we would like to introduce a special guest to speak about her personal experience with East End Arts. Please welcome Elizabeth Pereno of Peconic Bay Medical Center.
Hi, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Pereno. I'm a registered nurse at Peconic Bay Medical Center. I've been an employee of the hospital for about 13 years and a registered nurse for 2. I'm also a single mother of 2 children, teenagers, 14 and 15. During COVID, I was reassigned to work on the COVID unit to help my colleagues battle the pandemic. At the height of the pandemic in our community. It was a frightening and trying time. We didn't know much about the virus. We were scared not only for ourselves and our families, but for our patients. Our stress level every day was high, higher than I probably ever imagined it would be. But through the scariest time I have ever experienced in my career and my life, our community rallied around us. They fed us, they comforted us, and they gave us gifts. On Nurses Week of this past year, we were asked that if we had a place that made us happy, a thing that made us happy, a person that made us happy, to please send a photo, and an artist would do a painting or sketch of that place or person or thing. I decided to send in a picture of my home. My home was being worked on before COVID, and the work had to stop. I felt like my home was my comfort with my family, and if I could have a painting of that, I would be very grateful. I never anticipated how beautiful the painting would be. In the midst of such stress and sadness and being frightened, the artwork provided to me from East End Arts Council and the artist who did it really lifted my spirits and gave me hope to get me through the next couple of months. And not only did I receive a painting, my mom, who's also a registered nurse here at the hospital, also received one of her home. So I have to say thank you to the artists who took their time to do such beautiful artwork to lift our spirits, the donors who donated to East End Arts Council, and everybody in our community who rallied around us and provided support. I just want to show you my painting. That's my home. And I can't wait to be back living in it after the work is done. Thank you so much for everything.
Of a live audience. It makes me feel so honored to be hosting the 2020 Teenie Awards ceremony. Where's everyone?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Life ain't all X's and O's, cut the stress and let go. Your craft is your beauty, so praise it. Look at all the love you were raised with. Your beauty and wisdom is ancient, talent of a God within. But asking where do I begin? Don't be afraid to seek it, we all got truth, let's speak it.
We hope you enjoyed that video demonstrating East End Arts' important work, and thank you to Elizabeth for sharing her experience. Now it's time for us all to turn to you and ask for your help in supporting the future of East End Arts. Please, at this time, take out your cell phones. Yes, we're actually asking you to take out your phones during our program. You might even be watching us on it. Create a new text message. Type the word GIVE to 631. I'll give you time. 880-4052. Again, that's 631-880-4052. You will immediately be sent a link. Please go to that link and make a donation. No amount is too small or too big. Because I want to know how much is it going to take, Rob?
What's it going to take?
To see you mask up like me.
No, I came with this like nice fabricated mask. It's J. Crew. It matches my suit. Like
Yeah,
I'm
well,
good.
mine is Ronjo's of Port Jefferson Station. So
Nice.
what now?
Nice. Well, look, now more than ever, we need your support. And, we're seeking ways to connect with one another time and time again here and to celebrate the importance of the arts in our lives. Creativity brings communities together. And the East End Arts has and will always be a critical organization working to rebuild our community.
So what are some of the things that people are funding? Like if I text GIVE, or you can actually text BID also if you want to look at the auction items to 631-880-4052. But if I text GIVE and I give an amount, like
right, so for instance, if a $5,000 donation today would fund an entire scholarship drive. And that's providing a need-based scholarship for a full year of music study for 5 students. A $3,500 donation would fund an entire gallery exhibit for artists.
It's that easy?
It's that easy.
Do you have the list? I want to tell. Do you have the?
Yeah,
okay.
Here, check this out.
Good. Because I need cliff notes. Hi. Okay. $300 funds one student for a full semester of group music lessons. And for $125, that's a membership for an emerging working artist.
Every donation makes an impact, and you can text throughout the evening. So let's unlock creativity so that we can build community.
That's beautiful. We're now so pleased to introduce another wonderful student performance. Welcoming to the stage, Natalia Rahim and Franklin Mastrangelo.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. And everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if I chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we so scared to face my fears, 'cause nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. Still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. It's hard to win me back, and everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone, because I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad of getting old and makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Oh my gosh. And wait, what? What are you doing? Did someone make it rain, Rob?
Where is your mask?
What are you talking about?
I trusted you.
Well,
Sweet, sweet voice. You told me we should have fun and we're going to do it together, and here I am now. My hair's off.
I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you for making it rain.
Someone made it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now our pleasure to introduce EEA's incoming board chair, Scott Middleton, to present our final award of the evening.
Good evening. As an East End Arts board member for 4 years and the incoming board president, I was so pleased to be asked to present our final award for tonight. Dave Gala is truly a pillar of light in our community. He founded Georgia Green Ventures, a real estate development company, on the premise that affordable housing has a place in all communities, and that the diversity of race, age, and ethnicity, which this type of housing attracts, makes communities stronger. Since 2012, Georgia Green Ventures has created over 1,000 affordable housing units for New York families, including projects designed for formerly homeless veterans, survivors of domestic violence, and senior citizens. Talk about filling a need with compassion. Dave is an enthusiastic partner to East End Arts, recognizing the importance of arts in the community and truly believing in our mission. He has been a tireless promoter of our organization, understanding that having East End Arts as a neighbor is a wonderful selling point to future residents. We look forward to working with him to create impactful projects that bring his work and his passion for the arts together. Dave's work has demonstrated an incredible commitment to the economic well-being of the East End, as well as a commitment to the local Riverhead community. In addition to his day job, Dave serves on several local boards and has been honored by many organizations for his good works. While I'm very sorry we are unable to gather in person to recognize Dave, we salute him and thank him for his generosity and commitment to East End arts. I'm very pleased to present the 2020 Community Impact Award to Dave Gala.
Everyone, and on behalf of Georgia Green Ventures, I want to thank you so much for this honor. At Georgia Green, we work hard to promote and provide a fundamental need: housing. We are grounded in the belief that all communities deserve safe, clean, quality housing. That working families, veterans, and our seniors, and our nurses, teachers, firefighters, and the workforce should be able to live in the communities where they work. That everyone deserves housing, the most fundamental human need. But over the past 7 months, as I've been inside the four walls of my home more than ever before, I've developed a new appreciation for another basic human need: for art. What would we have done in these many months of social distancing? In my home, we've rapped with Alexander Hamilton, we've escaped into old movies, toured virtual art museums, and at the behest of my tween daughter, even feebly attempted a few TikTok dances. We're reading more. Our driveway has become an ever-changing chalk art museum. We're listening to music in the kitchen while we work instead of the hum of machines in a silent office. My wife, older daughter, and I have been spending the evenings drawing together with Woodsy, a Disney animation artist, which I've never done before. It is somehow simultaneously frustrating and extremely satisfying. And I think when all of this is in the past, those are the moments I will remember most fondly from this very, very strange time. How when the world shrunk to the size of my home, it was in fact the arts that we leaned on to bring beauty and fulfillment to our lives. A need as fundamental as housing. So thank you for helping to bring the beauty of the arts to the East End. And all of us at our Georgia Green, thank you so much for this honor and award. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Congratulations to all our honorees tonight. And thank you, East End Arts, for the important work you are doing in our community. Before we close, a few reminders. Please continue to text 631-880-4052 to get a donation in. Any dollar amount is welcome. And a reminder to bid on our auction items. Again, that's bid or give or / and. Bid and give to 631-880-4052. The auction will close promptly at 8 p.m., so be sure to get in your final bids.
Do it up. There's some big winners out there. Make it happen. Look, Leslie, we have created a digital journal for the event which recognizes all of our generous sponsors, including bios of our honorees and information on East End Arts and more. Please go to www.eastendarts.org to have a look.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it. And now to close out our evening, please welcome our final performance, Annika Griffing and Franklin Mastrangelo. Good night, everyone.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I tell you I ain't lying. I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better than that. I can't stand it 'cause you put me down. Ooh, I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. You know I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me, I'm yours right now. I put a spell on you, because you're mine. You know I can't stand it. You're running around, you know better than that. I can't stand it 'cause you put me down. Oh, I put a spell on you, because you're mine. Because you're mine. Because you're